Hi everyone, Akwaba, welcome to my channel. My name is Nana Ashanti. It's been a while since I brought you a business video. If today is your first time on this channel, welcome. Look around, I have a lot of videos about businesses to start and how to do business in Ghana. I'm realizing that a lot of the advice I've been giving applies to West African countries, specifically developing countries. So you're welcome to apply them. And for all my returning subscribers, I have a new video for you. So what are we talking about today, people? Today we're talking about the 5 types of businesses to not start here in the country of Ghana and also in developing countries on the African continent. I have, as usual, researched this video all the time. I make sure I talk to people. I ask the opinions from entrepreneurs that are doing business all over the country, and also what I have seen being here for almost 5 years now. I have a couple of businesses myself, so I know what I'm talking about. Some of you have already started these businesses. I wish there was a way I could help you get out of it. But if you are not and you're planning on doing it, please watch this video to the end, because I'm going to give you reasons why these are not the best businesses for you. No particular order at all. Let's get into it. Now, number 1, car businesses. Okay? Car business, car sales business. We're not getting into that business. Number 2, restaurants. Restaurants, eateries, we're not getting into that business at all. We're not getting into that business. Number 3, a bit of a shocker, but real estate. Some parts of real estate, we're not going to get into that part of the business. Number 4, inventing disruptive products that are not on the market yet. We're going to talk about that. Now, number 5, I'll tell you at the end of the video. So let's get into the businesses one after the other. Now, if you've noticed anything, this video is going to talk about small and medium scale businesses. We're not going to get into large scale businesses. These are businesses that can be funded by one person, or businesses that you've looked at, you're interested in, you're even passionate about, and you like to do it to develop into something that could make you money. So that's the size of the business that we're talking about. Now, number 1, car sales business. I put this at number 1 because a lot of people that used to live in Ghana, I would say that, or in other countries, love to ship used cars back home. It's part of the culture now. You know, people can't afford to buy brand new cars, so they buy used cars. And people that are mostly in the Western countries or in Asian countries who are immigrants there, ship these cars back home to be sold. Now, this is one of the things that makes doing business in Ghana very unique. The problem with this business is not a demand and supply issue. It's a governmental issue. All right. There is a demand for cars in Ghana. As the middle class grows, people are learning that having a car is not a luxury, and actually it's a necessity. So people do want to buy cars. Now, here's what is happening when it comes to importation duties. So you buy a car that's, let's say, 2015. 8-year-old car for $6,000. You have to fix it up a little bit and then you ship it. So let's say there's $10,000 out of your pocket for one car, right? You have to ship multiple cars if you're doing a car sale business. You bring it into the country, and now what is happening is that you are being charged almost as much as you spent buying and fixing up the car. So if you were buying it for whatever amount, you are going to pay the same amount to ship one car. Now, here is an example of a paper that has so many levies, so many taxes, so many fees on just one car. On just one car. Imagine if you were shipping 10, 20 cars. How much money, how much capital do you need in order to do this business? It has become virtually impossible for people to do this business now. So I do get asked about this quite a bit. Do I think shipping cars and reselling them is a good idea? I would tell you, do not waste your money getting into that business. Shipping the car as whole as it is and then putting your profit on it. How much do you think people earn in this country to be able to pay for that car? People are not shipping the cars in as they should because it is going to take so much money from you to get this business started. My advice for you is that if you love cars, you want to go into cars, maybe look into starting sort of like an auto servicing business in Ghana, because there are already so many cars on the road. Auto servicing business, maybe spare parts business, maybe a fuel station or something. But do not get into this business, because you will spend a lot of money, and there's a high possibility that you are going to lose a bit of the money, because you will be desperate to get the money that you have spent on the car back. And some people are not very lucky. Let that not be you. Our next offender is restaurants and eateries. Now, my friend Akuba and I have a running joke that every day in the capital city of Ghana, 2 restaurants open. And ever since we started this joke, we're yet to be proven wrong. This disease has extended all over the country. People are opening restaurants by the day. Accra, Kumasi, Cape Coast, Sunyani. People are not cooking in their houses anymore. They are eating out a lot. Like back in the day, eating out was almost like a crime, because you have so much food around you. Why are you wanting to eat out? But as the middle class grows, people do not have the time to cook, so they're eating out. Here comes the solution. Restaurants. The problem with these restaurants is their menus are very similar. Nothing different. It's not innovating. They look different. They look very pretty. Aesthetics, lights coming out, cane chairs, greenery, whatever kind of cuisine you're looking for. Thai food, Italian food, Japanese food, Japanese Ghanaian fusion food, whatever it is that you're looking for, you will find in every corner in Ghana now. It's actually really impressive. The issue for us business people is that when the market becomes that saturated, where do you fit in? Where will your restaurant fit in? Because if you're coming to sell rice and jollof and fufu and banku and yam chips and salads, it's already done 100 times over. And there's somebody right now probably painting their kitchen as I'm talking to you right now. So my advice for you is that instead of getting lost in the restaurant business on the continent, I see Nigeria has this similar problem as well. Become part of the supply chain of the restaurants. Now, what do I mean by that? Instead of opening up your own restaurant, you could be the one that is supplying these restaurants what they need when it comes to the food that you're cooking, when it comes to employees, when it comes to disposables, your delivery services, your customer service, when it comes to furniture and cutlery and design, DJs, that kinds of things. There is a plethora of restaurants that are actually waiting for your services because they exist in the numbers. Restaurant businesses all over the world are incredibly tough businesses, maintaining the taste, maintaining the standard, maintaining employees, payroll, all of that. It's already a very difficult business. It's even going to get more difficult for you if you do not know the terrain of how business runs in Ghana. So instead of opening a restaurant, be a part of the supply chain. That's what I have to say about this business. Let's go to number 3.
I can't live without her. Eyes closed for a minute. Feels right now in it. Hands around your waist. Real talk, no gimmicks. She's a witch. I can make magic. Taken for granted. Can't say it's over. Love